breaking news today.
Please subscribe and check notification box to get all breaking news alerts.
Loose as Trump discovers Obama's secret plan to take out his family. Former President Barack Obama could be in huge trouble. The information we discovered could lead to a lockup as it uncovers an underlying problem in politics where opposing parties try to take each other out. This scenario paints a haggard picture of Obama exonerating Hillary Clinton while trying to take the Trump family out of the White House. If exposed, the information that suggests Obama's cohorts purposely violated laws so they could protect Clinton from criminal charges could lead to charges for major players of the Democrat Party. With all their identity politics, gender confusion, desire to hoard illegal immigrants for votes, and inability to march for a purpose. Women's March is a joke, then the only perfect picture one can paint of a Democrat is one of a criminal. The Daily Caller interviewed Jody Genova, and he provided some alarming information regarding Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, and the state of the floundering Democrat Party. The interview calls out the FBI, James Comey, secret spy tools, and a Potemkin village. It seems like Obama's Justice Department was just that, his, and not ours. The American People. Conservative Daily Post provided more coverage on the interview. Asked about Obama's Justice Department and FBI abusing their power, DeGenova said the Obama administration officials likely violated the law, perhaps committed crimes to use secret spy tools to spy on Trump and his former campaign members. He said there's strong evidence to suggest that former FBI Director James Comey launched a phony investigation into Clinton but followed none of the regular rules, gave her every break in the book, immunized all kinds of people, allowed the destruction of evidence, with no grand jury, no subpoenas, no search warrants. That's not an investigation. That's a Potemkin village. It's a farce. DeGenova believes that the widely discredited dossier that was used by the FBI to obtain a warrant under the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act to spy on Trump and his former campaign officials last year will prove to be one of the biggest scandals in modern political history. Fusion GPS hired Christopher Steele, a former British spy, to compile the dossier which claimed Trump colluded with the Russians to win the election. Clinton's 2016 presidential campaign and the Democratic National Committee paid nearly $9 million for the dossier, which was full of salacious claims that the FBI has admitted it cannot verify. Without any legal justification at all, DeGenova said the FBI created false facts so that they could get surveillance warrants. Those are all crimes. Those are crimes, but who in the FBI thought they would be the ones facing prosecution? They're the FBI, so they're seemingly untouchable, but if this memo is released and provides damning information, then someone could seriously go down. If what DeGenova believes is true, then there will be significant prosecutions at various levels. Anyone who hires a former spy to compile information into a dossier that falsely claims Trump and Russians were colluding, could be faced with several questions. One of which is this: if the information is false, then what did they need to hire a former spy for? Was it because the former British spy employed to create the dossier knew how to keep his cover? Or is it because Democrats aren't that smart in the sense that anyone could have created the dossier? For a team to pay $9 million for a falsified dossier to challenge then-candidate Trump, is insanity. To waste $9 million on the fake news is a waste of money that would be hard to match. The report continues. He predicted that Republicans in Congress are very close to fully exposing this corruption under the Obama administration, which he described as systematic and ongoing violations of the law, by the FBI and their contractors using unauthorized disclosures of raw intelligence on Americans. This is stunning stuff. DeGenova noted that the multiple investigations into Clinton's corruption have already yielded results, and he predicted justice very well may soon be served. An 11-count indictment was handed down last week on a top official with ties to Clinton's Uranium One scandal, which involves the Clinton Foundation receiving roughly $145 million to the Clinton Foundation in exchange for Clinton's State Department approving the sale of 20% of the United States uranium to the Russian nuclear company Rosatom. With Clinton's email investigation, her Uranium One scandal, and Obama using the phony dossier to spy on Trump and his team. We are arguably talking about some of the biggest scandals in American history. Andy Genova said even more corruption is about to get exposed from Obama's administration. Americans wonder why the files haven't been released yet. The reason is that something this significant needs to be released very appropriately. Those who publish it must ensure that all pieces of the puzzle are ready to be placed. If they release it prematurely, then the implications that could lead to prosecution may not stick. It's a very tricky process, and it must be done correctly. When the time is right, and every loop in the chain is connected, then the information will be set free. Someone's freedom may be lost at the end of a prosecution, and you know exactly who we're talking about.